My dick is made of bees. Sweeping statement.
Let's go swimming.
Just a hive of bees. Hey there. Welcome to the Midnight Safety Meeting. And I'm your host, Tom. And with me is a Squincy.
Hello.
Stifler is hanging out. And currently on this episode, Sir Leafus, our fearless producer here, he is out of the building right now, so you guys just got us to deal with. If you haven't been here before, you're now attending the Midnight Safety Meeting, a cannabis podcast where we review products, talk industry, talk legislation, crack the jokes, tell some stories, watch some music. Fuck, we do it all, and we do it all in VR. And you can watch that by hopping on the YouTubes, midnightsafetymeeting.com, bringing it around town. 360 cam. And if you're listening in later days on the audio podcast, I waved my hands in the air.
Yeah,
We're about to do some helicopters.
I'm still holding out hope for the traditional podcast. But anyway, welcome to VR. You can watch it on your phone in whatever capacity you would like. You can move it around like a window. You can scroll with your fingers. You can just watch the lovely shot of me and Squints, though you're going to be missing out on Stifler and Lee.
I have a private show after this.
Yeah, and if you haven't noticed, I broke my podcasting mic boom, so now
Loser.
I'm using this little short guy here.
I like it more than these, honestly. It's cute.
But,
yeah, it's very mobile.
Yeah.
You look better holding the mic, too.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a real thing.
It's like, it's very phallic.
It is.
So welcome to the show, guys. So let's just jump right into it. Light up that welcome smoke, my good
What we got
dude.
here, man? What is this? This is yours.
Okay, real talk. Everyone's been there. You ever been dabbing hard, you forgot to get flour for a few weeks, and then bibbity bobbity boo, before you know it,
You're out.
you're smoking, you're out, and you're getting the dregs together to smoke the last of the last that you have. Take a look at that.
Life happens.
So in short, it's a salad.
It's me a good salad, man.
You can find this salad
Did you
at local dispensary, the Buck and Suck.
Yeah. Toss the salad.
Shout out to Sweet
smoke the
Baby
salad.
Jesus Christ, by the way.
You.
Yeah, troublesome times. Well, we got a lot to talk about despite our stony nature. We've been really high for days. I'm going to go ahead and turn this off.
3 days.
3 days.
Yeah,
Shit. Has it really been 3 days?
Yeah, we've
So,
See, even I'm questioning this shit.
that brings us to our product review. The robots. We're gonna hit to that later. They're
you ever
fun.
tried
They're
to-
fun.
Rob Hot.
Robots.
Robots.
Yeah.
I call it Rob Hots.
don't.
Let's not spoil it right now.
Don't
though. We'll
take
get to that
him
later.
if you want to manage a search bar.
Watch this. Watch this.
Oh God, yeah, let's get to that later too. Seeing these guys come back from Comic-Con was just like seeing them get hit by a train. Both were just out of it.
Yep. And that's actually gonna be on our next episode, Comic-Con.
Oh really?
Yep.
Yeah.
Little preview right there.
Stay tuned.
Fuck it, man. It's all good.
More to come.
So we're pretty transparent about the production here. So today, Leafus is currently working Comic-Con right now, and he's gonna come back later.
Way to go, Lee.
Later in the evening, we're gonna do a little rundown of Comic-Con because Stifler and myself went. Lee worked it, so we figured we got a fun perspective, and I talked
so
some cool
much
people.
swag.
So check out our next episode,
Yeah.
episode blank. I don't remember which one we're on, but I know what it's gonna be called.
It's like 1 million.
Denver Pop Culture Con. That's what we'll call it.
Yes.
That's a good name. He doesn't tell me that. That's a good name.
Surprise.
That tastes
What-
really good, by the way.
One of our episodes is called Fuck K2.
Oh, I saw that.
Up top,
yeah.
baby.
Yeah, it is pretty good. It's a bonsai. It's like bonsai's already kind of a salad because they cross strain so much. So it's the salad of a salad because it's like 3 different bonsais.
So you don't know what strain this is?
no mystery, totally mystery.
So then we should just skip to what we
It's
have on the
a-
background
It's
for
a homemade
Yeah.
which I
salad.
love personally.
What is that? What is that?
Yeah, so that is Phylos. It's a website that Polly Boy turned me on to, and,
Sorry.
and we're gonna try and use it more.
It's our new background. Baby.
See if we can't break ourselves from the oppressive Leafly, because what I've learned, guys, is like Leafly's cool when you're starting because it's a great compass, right? It just tells you north, south, east, or west. But as you start to travel through your weed journey, you're gonna want to learn about northwest,
It gets
north, south.
more,
You know,
more
like
complex.
Diagonality.
Yeah.
So-
you're gonna want to learn interstates and highways.
yeah. So if Leafly's a compass, Phylos is like a fucking map with detailed like coordinates and like longitude and latitude.
yeah, you really want to get
and
deep
that,
down in
and
the
that
origins.
really doesn't even begin to cover it. As you can see on the literature on the wall, on the screen.
Look at that one,
on the
gorilla
busker sign.
cookies. I've never. That sounds horribly awesome.
So I decided, since we didn't know what this was, we decided to type in one of my favorite strains, Tropicana cookies. You've heard me bitch about it. I
Well,
love it.
There's look, grape stomper. Look at that.
Grape Stopper is popular.
Grape
It's
Stomper.
pretty good. It's chill.
So Here's a rundown of Phylos. You type in the strain you want in the search bar. Pretty straightforward. In fact, let me do that. All right.
Ooh, strawberry cheesecake sounds delicious.
So we go to the genotype report.
Yeah, it's for people with slow computers.
So if your computer's a little slower and can't handle that big rendering, because it is huge, it is galaxy huge.
Yeah, literally.
You can go to the genotype report. It kind of tells you its closest relatives. So Tropicana cookies.
Nice, look at that. Yeah.
Really looks like its closest relatives are itself, and maybe kind of one of those
Yep.
like I standalone.
I haven't looked at
strains.
this type of display for a while. I forgot this was a thing.
Yeah,
It's like-
population
it's like-
profile.
It's like 23andMe for strains.
You should once you're done with this, you should go back and click on one of the stars and just see where that leads you. Just for
Truly.
fun.
So
This is awesome. Look at that.
Oh, so genetically distant varieties. Purple Haze number 23, Derivers Lane, Kosher Kush number 24. So this is some of the comparable information you could get from the Galaxy, but let's jump into the Galaxy because that is, quite frankly, way more fun.
The Star Wars Galaxy.
Yeah. Hold on, it'll load. So it actually takes a while to load because it's so
Look at that.
huge.
That's
Look at that. Look how cool it
fast.
is.
Woo, what a shot.
That wasn't too bad.
Oh, it's still loading though.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. Still cool though. Still cool. But yeah, once you get something, God, you just see so many names. I'm like forgetting we have a show.
Yeah, anyway. So we're gonna what we're gonna do before that is
Where's the joint?
bubble back. Oh, that's fun.
Can I see that joint,
We're
Thomas?
clearly just discovering new things here.
Oh, it's out. It's out.
Point is, people, you want to get to the point of something, Phylos for sure.
Yeah, sometimes you're high and it's hard to do. We're learning the technology, so at a certain point we are going to be able to just like
Get the idea how big it is though.
yeah,
It's that big.
yeah. So we're gonna use Phylos and just kind of explore the world of strains together.
And it just
there's a
matches the room.
It does. It matches our motif. It's kind of a thing. But truly, it's a tricky world. Me and Paul were talking about this earlier. I think he experiences a lot of frustration with it, being a bud tender. But people want to know what they're smoking. They want to idealize these strains and stuff. And quite frankly, without a fucking heavy amount of research, there's no way to be truly accurate about that.
Yeah, it's really frustrating, especially when you like actually don't know some lineages.
Yeah, and then you got companies like Bonsai and other ones.
They just
Way
keep
more.
they keep coming up with more
who,
shit.
who use two strains
Yeah.
in their weed, cross it, and then call it something new, and
Yeah.
don't
Exactly.
report it. Don't report
And
their
then you
findings.
can't find it on the goddamn
So-
Phylos.
So it's really hard to keep up.
Yeah. So
Well, not only that, like even just like as a bud tender, if you don't know that much, which I feel like I don't know that much, other places will lead you wrong too. You know?
And I feel like
So.
people could just pull shit out of their ass,
People
like
do pull shit out of it. That's the overall of this discussion.
do not be afraid to call some people out in your
Like me.
head. Like
I've had my shit called out a lot. It's annoying, but you know what? I own up for that shit.
cherry cream pie sounds cool.
Yeah, too bad we can't click on it.
yeah. Let
whatever.
me see what happens when we click a star.
Looks like it's frozen.
What happened was
Oh, it works. Look at that. Tangyland.
Tangyland.
I like that.
what is Lambrusco? I'm gonna say that with a Texas accent.
Try finding Waldo.
It-
That's what you.
it-
Oh, I see it. Wow.
Lambrusco.
It's got it be an Afghan strain.
Huh.
We
Man,
should-
there's a lot going on, guys.
That weed works. That
This
weed
is
works.
a good salad. This is like a little bit better than a Cobb salad.
It is, man. It is. Oh boy. So there's been some fun stuff happening in Colorado.
Oh yeah.
Up until recently, if you visit this fine state, which we recommend you visit,
Don't tell everyone that.
don't stay, but visit.
You can come, but
Yeah,
don't
couple
stay.
days
No,
at
Paul-
hotels
Paul,
downtown.
Colorado needs visitors.
You're right. You're
The
right,
tourist,
you're right,
the tourist
you're
economy
right.
is so much.
Sorry,
here.
people. I'm sorry.
It's like the
Just
the old
don't-
phrase, "Welcome to Colorado." Now go home.
Yeah, welcome,
Don't go
but
to Texas.
don't put down roots here.
Don't go to Texas. These
No.
two will
Oh,
advise
okay.
that.
Only do it if you find a way to contribute. I.e., this is
Ooh,
my
there
way.
you go.
Here you go.
This is my way of trying. We'll see how
Yeah.
That's the
contributive
attitude
this
to
is.
have.
We have contributed to society. We moved from Texas, and
You moved
we
on.
are.
Yeah, we moved. Things we
We're
moved up
doing
here
better.
with jobs is like the key. But
Yeah.
anyway, enough about that. We've talked that to hell.
Bartending.
Bud tending. It's difficult with strains. Maybe things like Phylos can help, and we're hoping to both learn how to use Phylos efficiently and to, it's cool looking, so we can show you guys stuff here and there.
Yeah.
If anybody is expertise
this thing
in
went out again.
Phylos,
It's all good.
hit us
It's all right.
up.
We'll get a fun dab going. We're gonna do some cash
Tricks.
dabs.
Tricks and
We're
tips.
doing more of a casual run through on dabs today. So like we're gonna be dabbing this Fat Joe's orange juice. It's wax from Apothecary Farms, of course.
Wait. Is it
I'm
Fat
a member
Joe's
there.
or
So-
Fat Tony's?
It's Tony's.
It's
I
Fat
thought.
Tony. Sorry, Fat Joe is a rapper
We're gonna do Fat.
from the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
They got Fat Joe
I was like,
involved.
Joe. Tony is now Joe.
Hey, they're
sorry, it's
close
Fat
somehow.
Tony's.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know how the fuck they named that, but truly, it tastes orangey and it's really good for wax. Like,
Yeah.
it's Apothecary Farms. They're gonna be terpy no matter what form you're getting their
Want me
shit
to
in.
hit you
It's
up, sir?
good
yeah,
for
let's fire that out.
good for a healthy breakfast.
Hey,
Yeah, it is.
Take your oatmeals.
I had some
Get your
earlier.
oatmeals.
So
Get your
Yourself a dab ready, sir.
vitamin C.
holy dab.
So what is it?
match.
Is it? It's an indica, right?
It's a hybrid.
Okay.
That's good.
Yeah, nice little. Oh, I'm sorry, sativa. That's why I took it.
Oh
in the
wow,
morning,
we
my
both
bad.
wrong. We both
I
wrong on
guess
that
so.
shit.
I'll be
it
real,
was
guys, I
not
guess.
anything like that.
If you
yeah.
people aren't smoking at home, I don't know why the fuck you're watching this show. By
You
the way,
just hard peed me so hard.
Just smoke about it.
People,
it
places, things.
It gets better as you smoke.
It does. It does.
Everything does.
So, public service announcement. Here
Uh-oh.
we go, guys.
PSA.
So, distillate. Sometimes you may get a syringe of distillate and may read somewhere that it is just fine to take a lighter to that distillate. A little bit, just to graze, just to heat it up so it properly moves when you squeeze it out onto your
Yeah.
tool to put on your dab.
Especially if it's like fucking molasses.
And sometimes distillate is that way inside of cartridges, such as the Aero Pro cartridge. This little device we've talked about before. I really like Aero Pro as a company. I don't love the price of their cartridges and the fact they're only in 500 milligrams, but otherwise they're a great company. The pen is really nice. Moving on. Do not, I repeat, do not fucking run a lighter over this. A bubble will appear on the glass and then eventually pop, and you will never be able to use it again, and you will waste about 3/4 of a cartridge of some very delicious Jack Harrier that was testing at like 99%, which I know plus or minus 15, but even at 99 plus or minus 15 is still a pretty fucking good test.
Show them the hole you burned.
somebody,
yeah.
somebody made
This
a
is just
mistake.
from lightly grazing with a lighter.
There you go, sir.
So yeah, it's a plastic casing. Heads up.
But
yeah, make sure
I
that shit's
still,
glass.
yeah, this is cool. I still got my Mystical Melody. It's a good cartridge.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Mystical
The fuck is
Melody,
that?
and it's like I want to say it's like strawberry and mango. If anybody likes anything fruity.
You know what's weird about me lately? I've been moving away from pens. I don't know
Yeah?
why. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I-
I haven't had any weed, honestly, but like I'm moving away from the pens.
How come?
I don't know. It makes me tired. Doesn't matter
So-
what strain it is.
Yeah.
That's
Wow, that's
interesting.
weird.
It's
Yeah.
probably the form then, like the distillate or
Yeah.
I
whatever.
mean, I've been smoking Pax pods, like all the good stuff. I'm not about it anymore.
I just like it
Like
for
them dabs
the
on that flower.
yeah. I
Oh
like-
man, I'm still on those ambrosia cartridges from
Oh
from Apothecary. They're so good.
Yeah.
They go in that palm. Dude, people are always like, "Oh, it's so low profile."
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah,
Yeah,
'cause I don't want to get arrested.
I feel like these are like yeah, pens are more for convenience.
I mean, yeah. If I was going to a show, I wanted to pick one up. I
Yeah.
guess, but I'd still have. I know I'd have joints with me always.
I know
for
we
sure.
snuck one with us yesterday.
Oh, you. That's right.
Yeah.
It's like what was yesterday? The first rent.
Oh yeah,
Mm.
we come to you broke and destitute here.
We
from
Rent sucks.
Rent sucks.
Giving a
We're
chunk of your
not
money
gonna
away.
pay.
Which is why you don't want to move here, because rent sucks.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
true. The
Only
cost
visit.
of living.
The cost of a hotel
housing
is much
here-
cheaper
I'm
than the
gonna
cost
say
of
this
rent.
one more time. Come visit. but
Come
don't
visit.
you dare stay.
You can, but you can't afford to live here.
Polly boy, you wouldn't be on a podcast right now if I,
I was
didn't
literally
stay.
about to say that. I was literally about to say, well, without these Texians, how do you say it? Texans? Just
Texans.
My God, I sound ridiculous.
Texans. Texans.
Woo! All right, let's talk about the legislation.
Yeah,
that
I
passed
believe
recently.
something else happened.
Sorry, we went on a fucking tangent just now. I just realized.
Sorry, we'll edit some Twister or something in there.
Time for me to host. Sorry,
Do
guys.
your job.
I know. I got fucking. So that
Hey,
was
just
a really
just
good
relax.
dab.
Just
That's
relax.
all I'll say.
Just relax.
That was some good salad.
Tip of the tongue, teeth, and lips.
I like paper.
Oh my God. Peter Piper.
All
Okay,
right,
back
so
on track.
new news. Okay, Jared Polis.
You're the man.
Up until recently, if you visited from one of the local states, which you should, and then leave, you definitely could not smoke in your hotel. So you go to your dispensary, even if you go to one of those like Purple Solutions or something, or like Emerald Fields of greens.
I love the name.
I like
drops.
that you're twisting
Do
a
your
little bit.
research. Follow
Yeah.
up.
Follow
Sounds
up.
familiar.
Anyway, if you go to these places, you go, oh man, I don't even gotta worry. I bought pre-rolls. Don't even have to roll joints. Great.
Yeah.
Where in the flying fuck do you think you're gonna smoke? Because up until recently,
I'm sick of that question
it,
too.
it was
like-
it was the local parks because
it's like
that's where my ass had to
drink-
do it,
yeah.
and that is not the right way to fucking do it.
No. It's like drinking a bottle of Jack in a parking lot. You don't want to do that.
I mean, yeah.
It's not quite that.
It's not stopping people though.
That's actually sad. This is just inconvenient.
Hey there.
People who drink are sad. I'm gonna get.
That's not
comments.
true. You can drink,
You
Oh,
can,
yeah.
but
Please
smoking is better.
if you're
Please
drinking
drink.
Jack alone in a parking lot, you're probably
Yeah.
not that happy.
Don't get caught.
Sweeping statement.
I mean, if I was drinking Jack in a parking lot, there's something wrong, and I hope you guys should be there.
It's,
for me.
it's been a rough day.
Yeah,
Healing.
exactly. Anyways.
All right, so up until recently, you couldn't do anything. So, like myself, I would go to the local parks and find a really secluded area,
Go to
smoke
your
like
home.
chain smoke a joint as fast as I can, and then run
Yeah.
away from the evidence.
Yeah.
Which that part's stressful, and then you're walking around one of Denver's amazing city parks, which is just like fucking gravy. I could spend all my time there.
Yeah, Wash Park, you're the shit.
I found a guy in the bushes smoking a joint because he didn't want to get. I have found a guy
I
in a
hide-
bush.
I
Don't
hide
be the
things.
guy in the bush.
I hide things
Yeah.
in the bushes.
But sorry.
So
yeah,
Polis has said, no longer will we hide in the bush.
With the
no
finger- with the
longer.
finger.
no longer.
No longer. So Polis has decided that there can be establishments who are like social smoking areas, essentially.
Yoga places, restaurants, breweries.
Breweries, definitely.
There's
Bars,
definitely more
straight up
places.
dab bars. There's places like
Hotels will have them too.
there's
somewhere.
oh yeah, there will be. I think
That's
one of the
gonna be
hipper, like the
epic.
art or something.
It's
We
like-
should go.
It's like cigarettes. Thing with that.
Oh.
It's like cigarettes. You know they're gonna get a hold of pot one day. Sadly, somehow,
Yeah.
which might be cool because I like spliffs. But let's not talk about that now. But
Dude,
something
yeah.
will happen for sure.
But you
I'm
can
actually
still-
I'm waiting for some big legislation to happen, or for Philip Morris or something to do something
Yeah.
big, and then we'll do a whole episode.
Which is
on
why
that.
I'm crazy that this guy actually got passed. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't think about
So
that.
so
but-
what already it's resulted because right now there are little lounges that you can
Yeah.
go to that are like safe to smoke inside, but you have to pay them like $20-30 bucks.
Tetra 9, but you only pay like $20 or whatever. But then your next time you're already a member.
You have
'cause
to
they
bring your own
info down.
stuff too. So
No, yeah, they have pipes and shit there.
But is the legislation looking like you
2020.
so in 2020 they'll be able to do that?
Yeah, businesses will be able to apply in 2020.
Okay.
I don't know when it will when
To-
it'll happen.
So
but
what
then,
I find with those kinds of things,
Yeah.
they'll build the infrastructure, they'll they'll find their building, they'll build out everything,
Yeah.
they'll get everything prepped,
it's like
and
this
then
industry,
file
it'll-
the
It'll
paperwork.
change and all.
So that like literally 2020 January 1st, they're hitting the ground running.
that's it. Yeah.
That's probably what's gonna happen.
And then in 2021, you can get shit delivered to you, hopefully on rec as well.
Which is like a huge deal.
yeah, especially here since people already think that fucking happens. So.
Yeah, they do that in California. I find that I've said it before. California is playing fast and loose with the industry, and that they're
Yeah.
kind of letting everyone try their pot business.
Yeah.
Which part of me, like I'm just like, fuck yeah, let's innovate, let's do things.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's be more open.
yeah, but at the same time, I'm like, also, fuck, that's not regulated. Like, who's
Exactly.
to say who's gonna fuck with that? Like, at least when I'm going to a dispensary, there are cameras on
Yeah,
everything. Everyone's
yeah.
ass is on the line.
Literally cameras on
I kind of want to
asses.
do like
Yeah.
a California versus Canada type.
I don't even know about
don't know.
Canadian
Yeah.
shit going on, but
Canadian
I know
sounds a lot
that's-
better,
I think it's
think-
highly regulated.
So here's what I'm going
Yeah.
We
with
should look that
from
up.
this thought is that like I'm glad Colorado is just now getting to this. I'm glad we're getting to it, but like
It's been about damn time.
it means the fact that we are getting to it means that there will be the appropriate regulation. The studies have been done. They do things a little slower here, and I think it's working
Well,
out.
Do you know why Jared posted? Well, what he said, he was like, "I am sick of smelling pot near the schools. I'm sick of smelling it near my
True.
house. Let's
True.
have
What-
places to do it." And that was actually a good fucking observation.
Yeah, and like he
can
walks his
smell-
dog. He has a
yeah.
dog that looks just like Yoda.
He's a great guy.
Our dogs
her
need
name
to
is
meet.
Gia. Yeah,
Yoda
Polis.
and Gia.
Polis, I'm looking at you. First off, big
Yoda.
ups. Thank you.
Come on the show, second.
Secondly, come on the show.
We got you, bro. Look
And
at the
bring,
Cheetos
please,
and
please
goldfish.
bring Gia on the
Hashtag-
show.
Hashtag bring
Yes.
Gia to the meeting.
We'll do matching
We'll have a
shirts.
play
Yes,
date.
it'll be beautiful.
Oh my
You
god.
can bring your guards with you and everything
Cannabis
else too.
and puppies.
Ooh. Yeah, maybe not.
Probably
Yeah,
not.
no,
Hearing that
No.
out,
That's not that
very
one.
good.
Okay, just Polis and puppies.
There you go.
Polis and puppies.
You like that?
Oh my God, that's a
Ooh.
bit. Hey,
Yeah.
That
That's
one's
ours.
that
I've
one's
got-
free, buddy.
I've got way more where that came
Next
from.
one's gonna cost you.
You're welcome.
Hopefully it will lighten the load on cannabis marketing too. We'll see. I don't know. Well, it's interesting
it's already
stuff.
progressing.
Yeah, because like the more normal it is, that's what we shoot for. We try to
So-
be just a casual show that you can watch, and there's heavy cannabis use, but like, look, we're not stabbing people. We're not freaking out.
We're just really chill.
We're
I
giggling.
stopped crying.
Yeah, he doesn't cry as
I don't
much.
cry
He's
as
not
much.
Paul
really
does
crying.
not cry as much, thank God. Where would
Thank you, Pot.
we be without weed?
Yeah. Thank you, Jesus Christ.
Yep. Or the dab god, who we should pray
Ooh.
to.
Oh shit.
Our praise is over to Give us dabs. Give us dabs.
I actually
Give
had a
us
song,
dabs.
but Paul loves the sound of his voice.
I do.
There it
Yes.
is.
You know those
Dun,
people who love the sound of their
There
own
we go.
voice. Oh.
Because Paul technically didn't do anything but just make fucking
Where are the
noise. It came on for a second.
lights?
All right, what are we going to try today? First, we're going to talk about
Dab gods on.
these
Hey.
guys.
Ooh, what is
Dab gods
that?
are very annoyed with Paul.
Rob Hots.
Hello?
Those are Rob Hots. I think we're going to go with a Frosted Lemon Dose.
Dude. Yes.
There it is.
Whoa.
Frosted Lemon Dose sugar from
Yeah.
Apothecary Farms. And we're going to talk about our experience with Rob Hots 500 milligrams peach mango. This is like Comic-Con concurrent, but
Yeah.
we'll go ahead and take it from the next
Please.
episode, so don't even worry.
God, yeah, I can't wait to hear that.
So let's type in, just for shits and giggles, Frosted Lemon. See what comes up.
Ooh, frosty lemon.
Lemon.
Frost
Thought I'd
my
put
lemon.
smoke on that to make it look more dramatic.
Ladies of New
What
York,
is this?
frost your lemons.
It's a hybrid, and it's a. Oh wait, that's frosted.
Frost this.
Smells like God's vagina.
But what would God's... Let me smell that. I want to smell
Sweet.
God's vagina.
Been watching a lot of Seth Rogen movies lately. Gotta stop that shit.
Well, it's not coming up.
It's a big. Oh shit. Root beer float 6 though.
Ooh, there's one called Star Trek. That's cool.
This looks like Star Trek.
That's lemon
We're in
tree.
a spaceship right now.
People, if you can download or go to Philos and then tell us,
Maybe your
we'll
gear
kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Who can know such things? All I know is we should dab it.
For sure.
smells like
got
God's
you.
vagina.
Also, these Rob Hots, they're so good. They're really strong. I got the 500 milligrams because I'm a Metacard holder, and we can do that.
Woo!
And yes, I enjoyed them at Comic-Con, and it felt very nice. They are small, so they are potent, and they do not taste as potent as they are.
What do they look like?
They tasted bomb.
Yeah, they were really
Those are
good.
really good.
Pop
Really good
goes.
mango flavor.
Oh, separate that. Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
That's what we're working with.
sexy
right
little-
Slim, sexy, hot.
Jelly orange.
Hots?
there. Yeah, nice little chew.
Should
Really
we
good.
take one?
Rob Hots is a good time. They're 50 milligrams a piece as opposed to your normal
We
10.
can
Oh,
we
that's why I
can
got a little high when you gave me half
Yeah,
of it.
yeah.
I forgot I took one. I was a little high.
we can each take a bite of one right now.
Do you want to hit this, Polly?
Sure. Do you want to let me up with a dub? Do you have a propane tank as well?
Yes. Are
A
we running
butane
low?
tank. Sorry. Wow, people, don't misunderstand.
Don't
us.
use a propane.
Propane and
Again, we're not
propane
here to treat
accessories.
Actions,
Accessories.
Which hopefully Julio will come on the show again. We know he will, but we'll have him back. and-
Yeah, home extractor extraordinaire. Safely, of course, using his presses. I really
We'll let
can't-
him talk about it.
Yeah, I
We're
really-
not experts.
I'm not an expert, but I know he's doing it safely.
Yeah.
That's why we have him on the show.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, people.
Enjoy it. Steph, let me hit that Aero Pro if you don't mind.
Oh, this Aero Pro?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Texas moment.
Yes, ma'am.
That tastes awesome. I like that.
What's it taste like?
Oh, Mystic Melody.
Mystical melody.
It's pretty good,
You know,
man.
If springtime had a flavor,
Oh.
bam, that's it, baby.
Spring in your mouth.
There it is.
Got some
Oh,
sprung
guys.
up in my mouth.
guys. Live update. I got a text message.
Uh-oh, this could be
Who-
from the producer, I believe. The god.
No, it's an email from Zounds.
Hey, Zounds is a great company.
They are.
Who are they?
They sponsored our,
would like this,
our board.
They what
I
is
have
it?
I
you
have Paul
can
Adventures. I don't know what you call it on the show, but when I'm not here, I have a mission.
You
From
can get
God.
like
Side quest.
instruments.
Side quest.
Yeah,
We saw
we usually just tell people you're getting stuff put in your butt.
Yeah.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah. We tell people that you went balls to the walls with your butt.
Yep. As one does.
Balls deep in the butt.
All right, hopefully we don't blow up.
Look at the tracks on the wall. I'm using a DAW I hate. Look at the tracks on the wall.
Look at our logo on the wall.
So, I guess we'll talk about this next episode. I have so many Comic-Con questions.
No, not right
Not
now.
right now. I know.
Yeah.
I'm almost spoiling a few people.
Yeah, man.
Let
This is the Comic-Con primer.
on?
We
You
gotta
know,
talk
like-
about legislation.
Yeah, you know, like you want to let that anticipation.
You know what?
build
Real
up.
talk. Let's workshop here, guys. Okay. With this new legislation, let's speed up time a little bit with the magic time machine.
Yeah, let's make some.
While I load up this, I guess let's
I already
give a
did.
shout out to Blink Butane.
what are you doing? I already did.
Oh, you did?
Oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
why I took it from you.
Okay, y'all, we are real
Shout out.
high right now.
Shout out, though.
Real high. Fire me up a dab while I postulate the premise.
I agree.
Legislation.
Okay.
So what do you? What? So
couple,
there's
couple years into the future.
Yeah.
Right now, it's happening. Time
Well-
traveled.
well,
there we're
let's-
going.
Well, let's look right now, though. Sorry, you're talking about the. I'll let you finish. Oh my God, I'm high. I'm sorry. Go
Yeah.
ahead, finish. Get your dab ready too.
Riveting stuff. Riveting stuff, Squids.
We're about to.
So we time travel to the future.
Out of here.
The legislation has progressed. People are able to open their own marijuana establishments,
Ooh.
not just dispensaries, but say dab bars and the like.
Mm-hmm.
What's your dab bar's name? What makes your dab bar special?
Well,
I
Dean
found-
Ween took mine, so. fuck
Okay, I'm
him.
gonna call mine the Dabbing Daisy, and the Dabbing
Oh my
Daisy, you can go and there's gonna be like a fucking pond with some fucking like some flowers.
It's the name
and
of your
it's
brothel.
It's no, not yet.
No.
The Dabbing Daisy could be in conjunction with the brothel in the future, but no. Like it'll be like it'll smell nice. It'll have like that feminine
So-
I
touch.
like that. I like that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So do you charge by the dab? Let's talk
Mm.
financials.
Ooh, yeah. No, I was gonna
See,
say. I'm thinking that too,
now-
like shot wise and shit.
Now I think that would be really hard for me to determine because I don't know how
$5 a
how they're
dab.
doing it now.
Well, you
Uh,
think
Then
like,
no one's
you-
doing it now.
well,
That-
you th-
that's
okay.
actually
Is that what
what's
they're
so
doing?
fucking
Well,
exciting.
hold on, because so you buy a joint for $10. That's 1 gram for $10.
Yeah.
Of flour,
Oh yeah.
obviously.
See, flower, dabbing
like-
daisy.
So like, imagine like, hey, how much would you pay for a dab to go? Just chill out lounge.
to chill in a dab.
Yeah,
dab.
fuck. Hopefully there's like liquor in there one day, 'cause I
So,
love liquor, people.
yeah.
You should too.
What about like $5 a dab?
Exactly.
Like,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Also, shit, I
Fi-
forgot what I was
I
gonna
thi-
say.
I think you could
Five
be making-
petals per dab.
Yeah.
So it's the dabbing daisy. We'll do it. We'll do a fucking theme.
You know, we should make our own dab bar.
But $5 a
Well, I
dab.
was saying you could probably be making more money if you actually charge by the gram, do it as a little kit that you bring to the
Ooh,
table, a la
yeah.
hookah.
Yeah.
So you have your dab
Hookah
rig.
charges a lot. Yeah.
So you pay for the dab rig, you pay for the cleaning utensils, you pay for
Yeah.
all that's included in the thing. You pay for the gram.
We're
and you
gonna-
pay for like premium grams, regular
Yeah.
grams.
Exactly.
I also want a station where there's drinks for your dry mouth and
Oh
snacks.
yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, breweries have
Yeah.
that too. You know.
Yeah, you'll have a snack station.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And you'll have
But-
couches,
A
obviously.
station?
Definitely.
Maybe.
Yeah, a station.
It's a bad idea.
Or I
Why?
guess like a service.
I-
they come by, kind of
I'll
like
back it up.
yeah.
Bad idea because I work in a lot of hotel events, and I guarantee you, a place where everyone goes to get something is just a place that it's just gonna be a cancer on
Yeah.
your event or space.
So
Peop-
do you think there should be no food or drink in the establishment, or do you think?
No. I just think that like it needs to be brought to them.
Yeah, like maybe like
Keep
a
people
waitress
sitting
or a
the
waiter.
fuck down. You don't want
Yeah.
them going anywhere.
Okay.
If their legs work, they can leave and stop.
I want
buying
them
things.
to spend more money and stay there on the
Shameless
couch.
capitalist.
yeah.
So,
I love
yeah,
it though.
So I guess we could bring like snack trays.
Oh, that's yeah.
Snack trays
And
are nice.
I can't
Yeah.
even explain what else would be on that tray, but
Oh.
yeah, totally.
All right,
Yeah.
I'm going full opium den. So that's nice and all, but I want it dark. I want it full opium den.
Yeah.
Oh
Like-
my
Dad,
god.
give me some.
There are
Yep.
no,
He
there-
said it.
there are no tables. You go and you pay for experiences.
Oh, are you gonna
I love
sit on a
that.
mat and dab?
Yeah.
No, I
Ooh.
got
There
it. Let
should
me.
be giant dab mats where you can.
I can
sit
tell
on them
you
too.
if you want.
Yeah, tell me.
Or you
Sorry.
can keep guessing things that are definitely not it.
Go
Nice.
ahead.
So you pay for experiences. First level experience to be like, hey, I want the newbie. So you go in there, and they put you in a beanbag chair, a round table, a couple other people. Maybe you bring your friends, and they bring out a nice little dab rig, and you pay for a gram of dabs, and you just dab it out with your friends, and you laugh.
So real quickly, in Japan, you kind of threw an idea my way. In Japan, you go in there, if you're not much of a drinker, you say like small or something, or like soft. Means you're soft, you only get like one shot, or like,
Easy
and then if you go in
mode.
and be like, I want it hard or something like that, they'll give you like a double shot or like 4 shots in one go or whatever.
Oh wow.
So something like that. So that's something like a premium or like a top or whatever,
Oh, yeah, no,
So
but
like
I
whatever
guess-
the stronger thing is or some shit,
Yeah.
or the bigger thing.
So there's gonna be experiences. What's the next experience?
I completely forgot.
You are
Sorry.
The first one was noob.
Like, you
went
know what's
off.
gonna happen.
The first one was you said no. Let me help. You said the first experience was gonna be a noob experience where they bring out the dab rig and they're in a beanbag chair. What's the next
It's an opium
experience?
den.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
the
you
next
said
is-
you wanted to go dark.
Oh yeah. The
Yeah,
the final one is where like you're just like hooked up to an IV bag
Jesus.
full of like heavy indica THC.
Ooh. They should do like
and
a hot
it's just
box
people
rooms.
lying around everywhere.
Like a soda.
What? Yeah, like a sauna.
Oh
like
my
you could do
God.
a hot box
Could you imagine a
sauna.
soda?
I
Could
mean, it
you
could be
believe?
another experience.
Oh my god.
What if they just like pounded a bunch of weed in like a volcano type bag into a
Yes.
sauna room constantly?
This is industrialized now.
We need to keep these ideas on the DL for our own sake.
They're now on
Yeah.
record.
It's a lot of money, actually. I don't know. If that would
Opium
happen.
dim's pretty much the I think that's
So-
where it's
so
at, yeah.
wait,
It's like
so
burning
you-
old school.
and we actually hire like really old Asian guys.
Yeah, I'm happy you said that too. I've
to
been-
just stand
been
to
resisting
stand
from
around
saying
it.
that.
Like they live in like nice houses in Cherry Hill, but we make them dress in like these weird like burlap sack
Yeah,
clothes.
like
and,
potato sack garb.
They come in like,
Okay.
Wait, why
oh shit, man, this looks pretty intense. What's going on? Oh no, these men come here to be awoken. It's like, oh shit. Meanwhile, like that's like when they're on the floor. Then they go to the back room, like, God, these fucking white people are so stupid.
Yeah.
They just sound completely like
So-
completely like no accent.
And we have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
So
That's
if you
what I
want
want.
if you want like a weird opium den experience, talk to this guy. If you want like a classy floral
Work with us.
high class experience, go to the Dabbing Daisy.
I don't know, man. You just said flowers. I don't know. That can come off as
Hey,
flower
flower
boutique.
and flowers.
yeah, but it's concentrated. It's not flower.
Well,
That's
well,
true.
it could be.
I just
That's
tore apart
true.
your whole
Well-
bar.
Oh wait, no.
No,
what
it
if,
could be
what
flower,
if I
though.
had the extension of a bong, bong hits?
Well,
and
no,
stuff?
you're both right. You're thinking more, but you could have both.
I don't know.
That'd attract more people
So
Go dark with the marijuana indica experience.
yeah. So yours would be like more going to like a drug rave club.
Also,
Mine
we
would be like going to a Rangers baseball
we
game.
would
Oh,
ugh.
too. Yeah, no, dude, give me another one. That's
Yeah.
3, baby. Stephanie,
Whatever.
shush.
Do not talk
Go
bad
back
about
to
my
Texas.
Rangers.
Okay, we're gonna put you in beer jail soon.
Go Broncos.
Hey, I am drinking a beer. Very large.
Yeah, you're about to enter beer jail. It's a dark place.
Oh my
AKA
God,
the-
I want to see this place.
AKA the
I'm
mute
kind of
button.
curious too.
Oh shit!
It
you haven't
sounds
been in it?
exciting.
You haven't been in it?
No.
Yeah, I got a button for it.
I've
Oh
only
my
been
God.
to.
It's called mute.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
You could just be like, "Hey, Steph, can I talk?"
Like, actually, oh look, oh no.
You're a
Where'd you
dick.
go? Where'd
You're
you
a-
go? Where'd you
Where'd
go?
she
Where'd you
go?
go?
Oh, no. It's like do it to anyone.
Weed does not make you kinder.
It does make you funnier. That's
It's
true.
interesting that they call it the kind because I feel like a real monster right now.
By the way, shout out to Kind Love for the
He's all
flowers, the clones. They're
oh
looking
yeah,
bomb right
oh
now.
by the way, clones. Yeah. Oh my God.
They're
We-
like really awesome. I've been printing that shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's so good. But we've been,
Spicy meatballs.
but we've been looking at the babies. No, I swapped out their water. So
yeah.
I don't know if you're supposed to do this. Feel free to chew us out in the comments. I will
Please.
take your advice and we'll bring
We
it up in
need-
the post meeting.
We need help.
No, we don't.
No shit, Sherlock.
No, we don't.
We don't really need help. We have a good gist of what we're doing right now, and
Oh, great.
we really want to make the mistakes. As long as we can get to a bud at some point,
Yeah.
we want to make the mistakes so that we can have something to talk about in our post meeting where we like really go over it, and then our next grow is going to be even better, and you can bitch about the shit we're doing on that one. I certainly hope you do. Any interaction is good. Just touch me. All right. No, but
Subliminal messaging.
Oh my God! I just crammed this back in. Will it
Good
work?
job. No,
Oh my
bro,
God,
I
suck
don't
on
know.
it.
I don't even know that's safe, man. Even if it does hit, I don't know.
Oh my God, it works. Okay, that was real. Sorry,
That was exceptional.
I
You should
didn't
check
mean
to make
to
sure it's not
yell.
leaking.
I didn't mean to yell. I'm so sorry. I'm just. How did that happen?
We should end this episode on that note.
So
While it lasts
no,
good.
you're stuck
Well,
with it.
I fucked it all up. Thanks for
Oh.
attending the midnight safety meeting.
Oh fuck.
Meeting adjourned.
Meeting adjourned.
That was a very good ending. That was so funny. What did you do?